It's still raining. It's been raining for days. There's kittens everywhere. Kittens everywhere. Kittens everywhere. I'm telling you, they love people. I don't have time to snuggle them right now. I don't know where Tequila is right this second, but she's not here right now. She is out here. Not 100% sure where out here, but she is out here. So, you know, doing Tequila stuff. Oh, there she is. Did she just step? Did you just bowl over a kitten? She did. She just bowled over a kitten. Okay, so I had some questions about the amount of rain. I don't know what the number is, but it's like this is a break in the weather right now, and it's going to last about 20 minutes. That's why we're out here filming. But just for perspective, we're on high ground. Oh, great. Tequila's in the mud. We're on high ground. Look. Look at that. It's drier back over there. It's drier back over there. It's not fun here. Kittens are in the barnyard. That's what is happening right now. It's disgusting right now, is what it is. It's absolutely disgusting. It's like, Tequila, bring that kitten out with you. Anyway, it's gross. It's like the grossest. And now Tequila's feet are muddy. It's like completely gross. And there's nothing to do about it. We've had so much rain, and it's still technically raining. So, you know. Well, I'm not picking you guys up. You can walk. It's still drizzling a little bit, but this is what we consider a break in the weather right now. It's ridiculous. Like, so I had someone ask, well, what do you do? Well, we're lucky in that we can let Shadowfax out. Like, he was actually out most of the day, out on the grass, where it's a little drier. It's still spongy. Like, under my feet right now, it's spongy. He's in there right now because he just got fed in the barn. But he did just get fed. So, yay. Good for him. He got fed. Anyway, let me just check on these guys. Yeah. It's so wet. We're doing our best. We're doing our best, but we can let Shadowfax out, and he can be out on the grass for most of the day so he doesn't get completely soaked. But ultimately, there's only so much you can actually do, right? There's only so much you can actually do. And I really feel for people who can't just let their horses out on their lawn because they're basically sitting in mud. Or if you have horses or goats, or like our one's out on the grass all day. And Shadowfax comes out quite a bit. He spent most of the day not on the grass, right? Not in his pen. He spent it in the grass. So we're lucky. We're lucky in that. But a lot of people simply can't just let their horse out, right? They can't just let their goats out because they'll run away, which is normal. I mean, normally if you let your cows out, they're going to run away, right? They're not going to just come back in the pen when it's drying up. So right now it's horrific. We're lucky in that he doesn't have to live in that mud. We can let him out here most of the day. My sympathy is for the animals that can't stay in their yards, or won't because they don't know. So my sympathy is for the people who can't do that because their animals simply are not like Arwen, who never goes anywhere. So that's who I feel bad for, because frankly, what do you do if that's your situation? What are you supposed to do? Right? You can't have them running around the countryside, but it's so muddy. So everybody is just in the bog. Literally, if you can't let them out of the pen, like if our chickens couldn't come out of their pen, if we couldn't free range them, they would be full of muck all the time. They would just be the king and queen of muck. So, you know, king and queen of muck would be the chickens. Kings and queens of muck. So, you know, you do what you have to do to try to keep them dry, but sometimes you can't do anything. Sometimes you can't do anything about it. So, it's horrific. It's absolutely horrific. The weather has been terrible. And fall is supposed to be much drier than this. Generally, at least where we are, this is not an ongoing fall issue. This is a spring issue. There shouldn't be puddles 4 inches deep in the horse pen. I shouldn't feel spongy as I walk on the grass. There are spots in the grass where there's like divots and stuff, and those divots, my feet sink, right? My feet sink in and I get wet feet because there's like water filling up those divots. That's not normal for our area in the fall. Usually this amount of mud is reserved for the spring. So what are we doing about it? Bearing it as best we can. And then there's the issue of, is it going to freeze? Right? The issue is it going to freeze? Because if it freezes, he'll choppy like that, then you got to bring the grater in. And then you got to like pound it like right. It's not good. This is horrible weather. And there's nothing we can do about it. Like, people have flooded. People have flooded and it's been terrible. And there's literally nothing we can do about it. So, there's nothing anyone can do about it. It's just raining. It would be nice if we got a couple of sunny days. I mean, that won't immediately fix it, right? A sunny day will not immediately fix the problem. It would be nice if it did, but it's not gonna. But if we could have like just 4 or 5 days without rain, some of this would dry up, not all of it. We got so much rain, okay? We got so much rain that there's very little that we can do. Very little that we can do about it. So, Shadowfax is muddy because he rolled in the mud, because that's fun. He's less muddy than he was before. But you do the best you can, and yeah, I know some people, now he's been out on the grass most of the day, so he's been okay. But I know some people, their horses are up to their hocks in mud all day, and there's nothing they could do. Like, you try and take them out, but like, unless you want to lock them in their shelters, which is generally a terrible idea, unless you want to lock them in their shelters, you generally can't do too much. So you do what you can and you hope nobody gets sick, because weather that's damp like this, it's horrible for illness. Like, your rabbits could get a respiratory disease from the wet. Your chickens could too. Your horse could colic. This amount of wet is absolutely terrible. Here goes tequila. But this amount of wet is terrible. It's not good for their feet. It's not good for their health. It's not good for how anybody feels. It's terrible for that. But there's also zero you can do about it. I can't stop the rain. I wish I could, but I can't stop the rain. So you do the very best you can under the circumstances you have. And then you just carry on with your day. You know, and there's nothing you can do. So I know that people have lost, especially babies. They've lost like baby bunnies and they've lost chicks. And somebody I know lost a couple of young cows because of the moisture. And you can't do anything. There's literally nothing you can do at all. Anyway, let's go inside and make some sandwiches, because I feel like making some sandwiches. I do. Let's go make a sandwich. That's my comfort food. And after a day like today and yesterday and the day before and the day before that, sandwiches. Let's go. I got distracted. It's very dark now and I haven't had dinner. And sandwiches are basically my favorite thing. So made these sub buns today while I was busy getting distracted doing all the other stuff. I've had a lot to do today, and it's been pouring for days, and the ground is so wet. It's ridiculous. So I'm using butter, store-bought butter. No, I didn't make it myself this time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on my mood. You know, sometimes you just decide you just don't have the energy to do a thing, and so you just go with the easier option. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. This is a sriracha sauce, and what I do with the sriracha sauce is I dump a bunch of hot pepper flakes into it when I first get it, so it's really hot, which I enjoy. I fully admit that it's too hot for a lot of people. I dump a whack ton of hot pepper flakes in it, and then let it sit before I even start using it. And it's because it's so good. I like spicy things. I know not everyone does. Not everyone's cup of tea. That's fine. But I really like spicy things. I'm doing a really basic sandwich because I haven't gone to the store, and a lot of our stuff is either already frozen or already processed. So I don't feel like taking anything out. So I'm just doing cheese. This is shredded chicken that I roasted. It's actually really good chicken. So what I did was I put lemon juice, garlic powder, and dried oregano that was pretty much only barely dried. It had been drying not for very long. And I was like, good enough, put it on the chicken. So it was not very, there's a kitten yelling at me. But it wasn't very dried. It was barely dried. On the verge of maybe that's not considered dried. And I don't have any cucumbers right now, which that's fine. I like lettuce. This is iceberg lettuce. I grow about 8 different kinds of lettuces. I like arugula, which explains why I don't have any more arugula. Because I ate them. So, you know, what can you do? I'm just making sure I didn't lock a kitten in there. It happens. There's a couple of the kittens inside learning to use a litter box, which is adorable. And finally get to have something to eat. I have not really today. I've been kind of busy, mostly with the muck, and you know, just trying to keep the animals muck free, and that's not as easy as it sounds. In fact, it's miserable. Anyway, now we have food. I'm just eating. I didn't even toast my bread, and I don't really have to because it's literally super fresh. Just made it today, so there's no point in toasting it, especially because I just don't feel like taking the time. I'm tired. Anyway, we didn't really do anything today on camera, but that's okay. I'm already exhausted. It is late, to be fair. I mean, it's dark outside. It's completely late. And we did a lot not on camera, mostly just involving mud. I hate mud. We'll see you tomorrow.